So we finally got criminal charges update on the Breonna Taylor case. I guess we just call it a case now because the criminal courts aren't considering it a murder. Actually, the grand jury didn't file any murder charges specifically towards Breonna Taylor's death. Just like in the death report, like they said that she didn't suffer any injuries. There were no injuries suffered. So we know that they have a history of hiding the truth of their story. So the only charge that was filed in the criminal case was in wanton endangerment of one cop, and that doesn't involve in the shooting into the house. It involves the reckless firing that they were doing actually pierced the apartment and crossed into a different apartment, into an apartment with like a baby sleeping in a carriage. So.
And it was like excessive too. They were saying that like what is defined as like wanton endangerment was that like this guy fired like some 16 rounds, I think it was, or 12 or 16 rounds into the room.
Mm-hmm. I was watching an interview by a lawyer, and he was saying that in the police phone call from a neighbor who called the cops about the shooting, said that at the beginning of the call you can hear the police shooting in the background, and then a minute and a half into the phone call, that's just like a witness phone call, you can still hear the police shooting. So that means that there was a gunfight.
Yeah.
And a one-sided gunfight at that. Because someone is in there trying to defend their home. And also, I mean, I really just want to get into how we have to remember how the cops lied so much about this story. About how they said they weren't wearing body cams, and then they found out that they were. I mean, there's reports that they didn't announce that they were police. And then the final report says that they did announce.
Yeah.
But actually, according to the New York Times, only 1 out of 12 of the witnesses actually said that they heard police, like a police announcement.
Yeah, I heard. I watch a lot of Chris Cuomo. I like him. And he had an interesting point about it. He said, just release the files. If you want this situation to be over and you're sure that you're correct about it, release the files to the public.
Release the body cam footage.
Release the body cam footage to the public. Release the information that was shown by the grand jury. If there is no criminal case, release the information. And it will clarify. It will show us people who are here at home going, what happened?
It would stop the rioting.
Yes.
It would answer our questions.
It would answer our questions. And the only reason I can contemplate why these police officers in this police department is holding on to this information is because not all of it is as clear cut as they were making it out to be.
It probably looks terrible.
Yes. It probably looks awful. And then, like, what are they going to do?
Probably the most tragic story.
Yeah.
She had just come home from like 4 overnight shifts at work at a hospital, trying to, get her nursing degree or however that works.
Yes.
It is tragic. And the fact that it has to end like this is honestly not good for the powers that be. Like, the people were already angry, so.
And they're just going to get more angry. Like the guy said in the clip that we showed with Trump. He said, there's riots in the street.
They're already rioting.
They're already rioting, and you won't agree to a peaceful transition of power. Like,
and you see Donald Trump just mumbling, "Oh no."
Oh, I know.
Oh,
They're rioting. They're
It's
very
obvious.
dangerous people. These rioters, these thugs.
And there's so much to be angry about.
A lot to
Like,
be angry about.
the corruption goes from the top to the bottom. I mean, this next story in the first bite has to do with the Pentagon and the corruption